Ooh, it's dark. So I was sitting outside, and it was my non-hair, whatever I'm doing, coloring is not working well for me. So I was sitting outside, and it was like lightning, hi Annie, and storming, and I was like, this is perfect. What's the word? Ambiance for my video. So it's Tuesday. We'll wait for some people to get on. Tomorrow I head to Wilmington for dog training, which is very exciting. With Amos's service dog. Amos is going with me for dog training. So if anybody has a child with a disability, autism, whatever else, it has really been a great process. Very intensive, but awesome. So Honor is Amos's dog. She's not home with us yet, but I'm hoping it won't be too much longer. Ooh, do you see that? Ooh, it's like witches. So the conversation is, hello from Rocky Mount. The conversation is about the white coat debacle on the steps of the Supreme Court. Did y'all see that? So it's this video that's been watched like 16 million times. Y'all, I'm just excited when somebody watches my video like 1,000 times. New Hanover County just voted to go all virtual. Carmen, I heard that, but I heard it was just the first quarter. So that's not forever, right? That's what Wake County calls Plan B transitional. Anyway, that's if you're from North Carolina. It's a big mess around here. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow morning. Supporters, we're going to talk about all these plans, Plan B transitional, and like, who the hell made that up? Anyway, supporter video on the way to Wilmington. Did you check out the witch doctor? So we're talking about the video that was on the steps. Now, lots of people I know have shared this video and been like, you know what? We are being fooled. We're being scammed. Nobody knows what the hell anybody's saying. And I will say to you, I sort of agree. Jan, I get about the late bedtime because Amos is still awake and I haven't even started the bedtime process. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to do this video and then we'll do it. So I watched the courthouse step video. Very intriguing. And I think, hydroxychloroquine. And I will say that there's a guy at Yale who's I have trouble with pronunciations, epidemiologist. And he is like, yes, hydroxychloroquine works. So this is not about hydroxychloroquine because I don't know if it works. I'm not a scientist. I never could get over a B in biology, which is why I didn't go to medical school. So let's just put that out there. But I will say, I looked into the woman who was the featured speaker of the video. Now, when somebody tells me something, I like to know about their background, right? I mean, that kind of gives you, is this a valid person or is it not? Just like if I say something, you might be like, well, what the hell does she know? Well, look, she has a PhD in education. Might not be much. Oh, she has a child with autism. So maybe if she's talking about autism, she actually is not a total dumbass, right? Language. Yeah, apologize. Now, several friends of mine, my friends, shared this thing, and it said, so Facebook and Twitter, they're taking the video down. I know how to spell it, Jennifer. I just can't pronounce it. I have a touch of dyslexia. Epidemiologist. Epidemiologist. That's not how you say it. Okay, never mind. This video has been removed for violating our community guidelines. So, and then what somebody said is, what it really means, this video isn't consistent with the social programming in progress. The person in this video is an expert in their field, but not an expert that we have agreed upon. You may not hear what they have to say. This video promotes thinking outside the agreed upon narrative. This video may contain the truth. Maybe it does, but maybe it doesn't. So let's go back and look at this person who is an expert in their field. Now, I don't know what y'all call an expert in their field. Like, I'm an expert in the poor management of children. That's my expertness. Yes, I'm an expert in being honest that I never have all my crap together, that this pandemic is stressing me out. And I'm not like a planner. I hate a plan. I hate a calendar. I like just flying through life. So if I'm having stress, I know that some of you mofos are about to die. So anyway, so I'm going to just read you some notes that I took. So I spent too much time, in all honesty, looking at old videos of our person. Yes, I did. Stella Emanuel, who is 10 years older than I am. On Monday night, the frontline doctors gathered up on the steps of the Supreme Court, and Stella gave this viral speech, and they called it the White Coat Summit. And it's impressive. You know, you see somebody in a white coat, and you're like, damn it, I'm going to talk to them. Like, I might just start wearing a white coat all the time. You know how those doctors that wear scrubs out and about just because they think people will be like, ooh, you're so smart because you have a white coat. So anyway, they're disputing the medical consensus on the coronavirus. And now the website for America's Frontline Doctors was registered 11 days ago. So this is a fairly new group. And today, the site was taken down. So again, you might be like, well, it's terrible. Why is it taken down? But now the event was organized by the Tea Party Patriots, who I think I've heard of, but I don't really know them. So anyway. So Stella says hydroxychloroquine is wonderful and it will help with the virus, and that masks aren't necessary to stop the transmission of the coronavirus, which is interesting. Now, Donald Trump Jr., he declared this video of hers a must-watch and shared it on Twitter. Now, Twitter has put him in Twitter jail because he is not allowed to share fake things. Do you remember when the PolitiFact got me for saying that you're going to have to repeat school next year? This is much worse than that. I didn't get shut down. Thank you, Jeff. So Jeff Flint is an old friend of mine, and he sent this to me earlier today and was like, I want to hear what you have to think. And I was like, well, shit, I hadn't really spent any time on it. So thank you, Jeff, for encouraging me. Now, Donald Trump retreated. He retreated the video. So, Stella Emanuel is a registered physician. She has a board, is registered to the Texas Medical Board. She has a medical clinic in a strip mall that's the same address as her church. So that's kind of interesting. Her church is Firepower Ministries. She was born in Cameroon and went to medical school in Nigeria. I mean, that's kind of neat. But before we embrace this woman who has come out of nowhere and is an expert, let's look back at her other beliefs, right? Let's see how she's been right before. Now, it's very interesting. Her other beliefs are things about alien DNA and the physical effects of having sex with witches and demons in your dreams. Now, you might say, now how do you know that? Well, I'll tell you how I know it. Did you compare her faith with her culture? No, I'm not getting another PhD. I can't get into all that. I don't care about her faith. I'm a Christian. I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with that. She's skeptical of masks, but I will say I found a video where she's telling people before they come in her clinic, please wear a mask. Right? Anyway, carry on. She also, she's, become kind of famous. So she's tweeted to Donald Trump, let me come and meet me. Come meet her. And then she says to Anthony Fauci and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases staff members, as well as CNN host, and this is a quote. I'm going to do this when it's quoting. I double dog dare y'all to give me a urine sample. Because she thinks that they are all secretly taking hydroxychloroquine. I mean, that makes me want to send her a urine sample. Now, let's talk about the alien DNA thing. Because alien DNA is like Something I've never considered. Have y'all? I mean, anyway. She alleges alien DNA is currently used in medical treatments. And here's her quote. Medical officials and scientists are using alien DNA to treat people. She is against the use of alien DNA to treat sick people, which has resulted in, quote, human beings being mixed with demons. I don't even know what to say about that. She also believes that scientists are cooking up a vaccine to help you not be religious. She said, and this is a quote, they found the gene in somebody's mind that makes you religious so they can vaccinate against it. Let me just go out on a limb here. If you had found a gene, would you be looking for a gene for that, or would you be looking for a gene to like help with autism, right? Which one would be more profitable to you? Okay. Now, she also, even though she went to Washington to, talk to Congress, she said that the government is run in part not by humans, but by reptilians and other aliens. And this is her quote. There are people that are ruling this nation that are not even human. Oh crap, hold on, I can't get my thing right. She had a conversation in the government with a reptilian spirit that she described as half human, half ET. Oh God, I love some ET. She also claimed in a 2015 video that gynecological problems like cyst, infertility, miscarriages, endometriosis are caused by people having sex in their dreams with demons and witches. Now, evidently, the Mayo Clinic's got it all wrong because they believe that endometriosis is, and this is their quote, an often painful disorder in which tissue similar to the tissue that normally grows inside the uterus, the endometrium grows outside the uterus. Who do you believe, Stella or the Mayo Clinic? They are the results of patients having astral sex with demonic spirit husbands and spirit wives in their dreams. Now, this is a quote. We call them all kinds of names. Endometriosis, molar pregnancies, fibroids, cyst, but most of them are actually evil deposits from the spirit husband. Do I have a spirit husband and I don't even know about it? I wonder who it is. She says that the spirit husbands and the spirit wives, you might prefer their pet names, which she calls incubus and succubus, once walked the earth in physical form. After they drowned in Noah's flood, they carried on in the non-corporeal form. They visit humans in sexy dreams, which aren't dreams at all, but spirit spouses making a booty call. And they cause most financial troubles, marital discord, and spiritual malaise. I don't think you want a spirit husband. I mean, it seems like they cause just a lot more problems than the real husbands. She said they're also responsible for miscarriages and impotence, which she defines us, men that can't get it up. Paula has asked, what's my point? Paula, my point is that someone that believes in that endometriosis is caused by devil seed might not be the best person to listen to. Kimberly, we're talking about Stella, who was on the steps with the white coats talking about, now Faith is naming her spirit husband, talking about what's going on with the thingjiggy. Yes, she's an actual MD. She has a license in Texas. Now, don't get me down. She said, now, the demons, they turn into a woman and then they sleep with a man and collect his sperm. Then, quotes, they turn into the man and they sleep with a man and deposit the sperm and reproduce more of themselves. She also said they could be having dream sex with a human witch instead of a demon. This is deep. There are those that are called astral sex. That means this person is not really a demon being or a Nephilim. It's just a human being that's a witch. And they astral project and sleep with people. Witches? Now this is the most horrifying part of what she said. And we're almost done for those of you who can't carry on this or fighting. Most horrifying to me is that she called out the magic 8-ball. You know, the black thing you shake and it tells you all your answers. Where are you reading this from? Annie, I'm reading this from notes that I typed after I watched the videos and quoted her. So this is why I have supporters, because I spend a lot of time doing crap like that. Now, she says the magic 8-ball was a scheme created by the toy company to get children used to witchcraft. Now, this pediatrician also believes that children need to be whipped. Do many pediatricians say you should whip children? Oh, anyway, that's just another whole thing. Earlier today, she said that Jesus would destroy Facebook's servers if her videos weren't restored to the platform. So here's her tweet. Hello, Facebook. This is all like one sentence. Put back my profile page and videos up on your computers, or your computers will start crashing till you do, she tweeted. You are not bigger than God. Now that is true. Facebook is not bigger than God. If my page is not back up, Facebook will be down in Jesus' name. It appears to still be up. But if it's not, it's been really nice knowing y'all. I've enjoyed it. I have. Carry on, mofos.